Ding-a-ding. Hello, hi everybody. Colleen here with Chalk Couture. How's everybody doing on this fine Sunday? I am just going to go ahead and get, here we go, hopefully get this live shared. Oh,
It's okay.
yeah, turn the volume down real quick. Okay, let me go back here. We're going to share this to group. And then we are going to get started. There we go. That is shared. Close that down. And then how do I close this so I can see comments on your iPad?
Let me see.
Because it's like full screen on your iPad. Hopefully you guys can see this.
So you can, wait, how do you do what?
Well, I'll just see the comments coming in down
Yeah,
here.
you'll see them as you're coming in.
Awesome. Yeah. All right. Yours is just set up a little bit. Like, I think because you're turned the other way.
I go the opposite way.
Yeah, so that's a little bit of a switcheroo for me. Okay, so we are ready to go, and we're going to do a really awesome project. It's the most wonderful time of the year on our Greyson board, which I love, love, love these boards, and they're so affordable. So let's go ahead and get started. So, we have our transfer here, and you can see that Jess is here with me. I'm at her house. Hi, Christina.
Hello.
Jess was nice enough to let me use her transfer. And you can see that there is some staining because she actually did a project using this transfer with ink, and that is perfectly fine. So long as the silkscreen area is clear and you can see that it is, you can use it again and again and again. So with our darker pigmented chalk paste or ink, it will stain, so no worries that will happen. It's all good. And as we always do, we label the back of our transfer with what it is. And then we simply peel back, and for larger transfers, you're going to want to remove the carrier sheet in this fashion. So you're pulling the carrier sheet from the transfer itself, and that helps it to not stick to itself. As you can see, my hands are stuck on here pretty good. So what we want to do, how are you doing, Christina? How's your Sunday? So we want to fuzz this pretty well. And I can use this towel for that, right, Jess?
Yes.
Oh, I hate the feeling of these towels. So I'm literally just going to put this towel right over top of the transfer, and that is going to help fuzz it up, as we call it in Chalk Couture lingo, because we want the back of our transfer to be nice and fuzzy so that it's not going to stick very hard to our surface. Now remember, you can use these transfers on just about any surface that you can think of. So windows, glass, doors, burlap, paper, chalkboards, wood, just to name a few. So let's just fuzz this just a couple times, so that way we're making sure that it's not going to stick too hard. I feel like that's pretty good. It's not quite as sticky as it was. So we can just go ahead and flip this around and get that kind of centered on our board. See how easily I was able to lift that back up? So we're going to center this on here, like so. And then smooth it out so that we are not feeling any bubbles in our silk screen area. And so what you can do as well is take one of our squeegees and simply pull that across, and that also helps to remove any bubbles underneath your silk screen. And the reason that we do that is because if there is a bubble under there, when you remove the chalk paste, you're going to see that in your finished piece. It's gonna look a little distorted. So I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. I think I'm going to actually do the pull down method because there's a pretty nice break in here. Or what do you think, Jess? Should we do?
I did that. That's what I did.
You did the pull down?
Oh wait, I was going to, but then I remembered the ink. I had time.
Okay.
I would do the pull down. That's just me.
So, or I could, there's two options. So you could do the pull down method, which is basically cover up here and then just pull down, dry off, lay it back down when it's dry so that it's not going to do anything. Or the other option is I could do all the words first, take it off, and then clean the transfer very quickly, and then lay it back down and take care of all of the other little details, because I have little branches here that I'm going to use our evergreen chalk paste, and then the little berries I am going to use currant jam to do the berries. So what I do is I'm going to have these all right next to me, as you can see here. And then I'll do the leaves, the first part of the words, the little berries, and pull down. So that's how we're going to do it. But first, we are going to get our chalk paste to that nice yogurt-like consistency so that it's going to go nicely across our transfer. And what I can do is add just a pinch of water. I'm just thinning out my white chalk paste a little bit. The white chalk paste has no pigments in it, so it tends to be a little like fluff. So if you add just a little bit of water, that will thin out your chalk paste, and that will help it go on nicely. See how great that looks? That is perfect. Now with our other chalk paste, there are pigments in there. So we tend to not have to add water to these quite as often, but if you are getting down to the bottom of your jar, it is perfectly fine to add a little pinch of water. See, that's perfect as well. And then finally, this one is perfect. You can see I barely had to stir that, and that is perfect. So let's get the sticks out of the way. These are just little stirry sticks. We do have these amazing multi-tools, which are designed specifically for that purpose. So you can use this side to stir your paste, and this side is perfect to get into your little details for the berries. But what I had done was I have one of our old small squeegees, and I cut it. So I actually cut little pieces, and this is also perfect. These are our new small squeegees, and they actually have more room at the top for your fingers. These are perfect for ink. Hi, Sammy Joe. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to do the words in white, the branches in evergreen, and then the little berries in our currant jam. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. So let's see what we're going to use. I think I'll just use this one. So we're going to start at the top. We'll do our pull down method, and we'll dry as we go. Remember, only need to cover the silkscreen area. That is all that we are concerned with. Don't need to worry about any of the teal section. And a little bit of chalk paste goes a very long way. And remember to scrape off all of that excess chalk paste as you're working along. Okay? And you see when you apply just a little bit of pressure how that pulls it straight across for you. Easy peasy. So let's get that off. So see how I apply a little bit of pressure and it made a nice thin coat of chalk paste right over the transfer. And now I'm going to go ahead and pick up, my other squeegee to do the green. And remember, we do have to work a little bit. I'm going to steal a squeegee, Jess. I forgot to get a little one. We have to work a little quickly because the chalk paste will dry. You do not want it to dry on your transfer because then you're going to pull your paste up with your transfer. We don't want that to happen, right? So let's work quickly. There's a couple tricks to do if it does start to dry. You could put a paper towel on there and get it just slightly damp, and that will reactivate your chalk. Or you can do like we're doing right now, which is the pull down method. And that is a great way to work too. So you're working just little bits at a time, like so. So now we just need to do the berries and then we can pull down. And I've got the cute little guy here. Hi, Mary. Just cover the little berries. 1, 2, 3. 3 little berries and we are done. Now we can pull down. Okay, let me grab that corner if I could get that corner started. And remember, when you're removing your transfer, you want to apply even pressure across so that we're not stretching it out, right? Look how beautiful that looks on there.
Oh, I love the white.
Oh, it's so beautiful. What do you guys think? You just did this yesterday, Mary? Yay! We're all getting ready for Christmas. Okay, so I'm going to dry this. And that's really important to make sure you dry it, because when you lay it back on, you want to make sure that that chalk is good and dry. And avoid hitting your transfer, because you definitely do not, I'm going to pull this down just a little further, I do not want to melt Jess's transfer.
Yes.
Do not want to do that. I feel like we are pretty dry. Let me just test. I'm going to test on a berry. And we are pretty dry. Yay, we're dry. So let's go ahead and just lay this back down. I'm going to, because this comes here, so we're going to just let that lay. And I'm just going back in for this section here where I have the F and the D. So I'm just making sure that is placed down again, and my L over here with no bubbles. I'm not applying pressure up there, just in case my chalk paste is still just a little wet under there. It should be good, but I just want to make sure that I'm not going to get any issues with pulling up the chalk paste from it touching there. So we're just going to keep moving right along, right across. See how cool that is, how it just spreads when you apply a little pressure? Pretty neat. Mary said, "Hey, Jess."
Hey, Mary.
There we go. We got that side done. I probably, in hindsight, should have used a bigger squeegee. This probably would have gone a lot faster.
I really like the way the white looks on that.
You know what? I think that our white chalk paste looks so good on all of our surfaces.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of almost like it was made for it, don't you think?
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
Get my lines out of here. I'm just going to take it to Wonderful and then dry that section too. I'm being overly cautious. Okay, so it did stick a little bit, you see that, and it was perfectly fine. It didn't pull anything up. So we're going to move down to Wonderful, and we're going to dry that real quick. Perfect. That is good to go. We're gonna lay down again.
There might be bumps there. There it goes.
Yeah,
That's okay.
I got chalk all over my fingers.
There you go.
Thank y'all.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm so glad to assist.
I appreciate your assistance.
Anytime.
All right, now we're gonna do the berries real quick. I mean, not the berries, the leaves real quick. And then I'll do thyme, and we're just gonna keep moving along. And in no time at all, we will be done. Just being real careful not to hit my little berries. I was ready to say something else, but I'm on Facebook Live. I have to keep it PG.
You're funny.
Okay, our little leaves are covered. We'll do the berries real quick. One set there, one little guy here, and one little set here. Oops, I got a little on the green. Oh, crap. I think I got a little bit on the O, but I'm not worried about that. Let me just clean my fingers real fast. How are you, Johnny? All right. Let's try to get time covered real quick, and then we can pull down to that section. We're almost there.
You were almost there.
Yay. This is easy peasy. My goodness.
Right?
Get that T in there. Just going to try to get all that excess off, get my lines out, and then we've just got the bottom section and we are good to go. Okay, my fingers are a hot mess of chalk right now. No worries though, it washes right off with water.
It sure does.
So we are good. Okay, again,
you need a hand?
Applying even. Thank you for holding the board.
Oh, it looks so pretty. I love it.
Just going to lay that down.
Love it.
Good call on the berries and the currant jam. I love that.
Doesn't it look so pretty together?
Johnny, it is a great day. Any day that we get the chalk is a fantastic day. So we are having fun today, getting some cool projects done. Okay, let's give that a whirl. See how we are there. That feels pretty good. Just want to make sure my little berries are good. You know what I want to say, don't you?
I really do, and I love it. Oh,
okay,
Lordy.
and then we just like, whoop, let that go flat, like
Sounds
so.
good to me.
All right, now we can finish up with our white, and then we've got, oh, did you do this white here, did you do that white?
I kept it, yep, the same color.
The same color?
I did, where's mine at?
Okay.
I've seen it over here. I wonder what I put.
And just make sure that this is laid down. Okay. Make sure I'm not having any bubbles.
Oh, yeah, see?
You did it same color? Oh, perfect. Oh, you did it red.
What?
The
I
lines.
apologize. I did do it red, so go currant jam.
Okay.
And then look, I also did get red all over the back of my banner.
Oh, no.
So
but it's on the back.
Yeah, exactly. So just the back.
It's okay.
So it looks pretty.
Yes, I like that. I will do the currant jam.
Yes.
For the underlines.
I was thinking I did black. I don't know why I thought that. Kyle, sometimes you just gotta smack some sense into me, sister. It's just gotta happen.
We're here to help.
Right?
Yeah. Because God only knows I definitely have my moments that I know you just are internally rolling your eyeballs at me going, what are you in God's name are you doing or trying to say? I don't even understand right now.
Great.
I am a hot mess with chalk paste today. What is going on here?
So funny.
It is everywhere on my fingers, and I just unfortunately got some currant jam in there. All right.
Where?
I'm a hot mess. Look, I've got it everywhere. A little bit right there. But
Oh, no. You know what? I don't think it's on the letter. It's on the silk screen.
I think you're right. Oh, I forgot of the... Need you to be covered, too.
Alright.
Guess what? It's going to be white now because I just accidentally hit
What?
it.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm not worried. I could always wash it off and realign the transfer if I really cared. But at this point, I'm just going to let it go. Okay. All right, we need to, of course, that went right into my chalk paste, so we're going to get that out of there and leave him to the side. And I'm going to borrow another squeegee from you if you don't mind, because mine just is like was floating
please.
around in my...
Use any of them.
Floating around on the bottom there. Okay. We are almost to the finish line. Hi, Heidi. Hopefully my head, I'm not putting my head in the camera. I have a bad tendency of doing that.
Stop doing it, Kyle.
I need to see close up. Okay.
And then don't forget your berries.
Yep. I got 2 berries. Both of those are yours.
You don't need a lot of that currant jam because it's... Did you notice like how...
It's very thin.
It's runny.
Yeah. That was it?
But it's good. Yeah, that was it.
Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. Here we go.
Oh, it looks so pretty.
I thought I had a bubble in there.
You did.
I did have a little
But wait,
bubble.
hold on. What is that it took off?
Oh, there's a
It was a fuzzy.
Ah.
That's okay. We can fix that.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal.
Not a big deal at all.
It looks so pretty. Let's
love
get
it.
some of your chalk boogers off.
Love it. Let me just
Here, give me that.
throw that
Give me that.
in
Give me
the
that.
pan.
Go right into the
Thank you.
right in the bathroom. May
Thank
I?
you. I seriously just spent 10 minutes looking for my car in a parking lot. I have so many ideas running through my...
What is that?
hold on, I can't see the rest. I have so many ideas running through... Darn it, it won't let me see the rest of that message. Ah. I have
The iPad does that.
I have totally done that where I forgot where I parked. And then you kind of start hitting the button on your car so that it unlocks so you can hear it dinging and then try to go from there just by the sound. Yep, I've been there, done that. That's awesome. All right, I am a mess here, so I'm not going to touch anything because I don't know what the heck. I was not paying attention and just throwing my squeegees in my jar. But, so to correct this, all that I'm going to do is once I clean the transfer off, I will match it back up, and then I'll simply just put a little white right there on that place to cover up my little boo-boo. No worries at all. I am not worried, and that is easily correctable. But I love, love, love the white on our Greyson boards. It just pops. It looks so pretty. And the little detail of the berries is awesome. Yeah, I did that. Oh, your battery died. Oh, no, Heidi.
What happened?
She was trying to find her car, and I said sometimes if you just hit your unlock, like you can hear it, and then you know where your car is. But her battery was dead.
Oh, no.
Oh my goodness.
That stinks. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm hoping everything worked out, Heidi.
Wait, is that our Heidi?
Yeah, that's
Heidi!
All right, guys. I think that's a wrap. I'll just touch that up in a little bit and clean off my hands. Remember, all of that is washable. And if you are not currently a designer and you would... Oh, and the key thing, not your car. I gotcha. Okay, I gotcha. If you are not currently a designer, and I would truly appreciate it if you hit that share button down at the bottom left-hand corner of your mobile device. That would be amazing. And if you are interested in any of these products to make these awesome, awesome home decor pieces for yourself and also gifts for your friends, because they are reusable transfers, remember. I'm going to put the link to my online store below. And last but not least, if you are interested in becoming a designer and earning commission and amazing incentive trips and, oh my gosh, so many other amazingly awesome things, just type below that you are interested in joining and I will reach out to you. So have a fantastic rest of your Sunday. I will talk to you all later. Bye.
Bye.